Hey everybody, I want to go over two problems from our quiz number 1, problem 10 and problem 11. If I screw this up, bear with me, I'm still learning all the technology. Here are the problems. We had this function given to us on both problems, where it looks like a linear horizontal function here, some sort of parabola, maybe a sine curve, and then maybe it looks like another line right here, and we called this f of x. And then we're going to do some sort of transformation to it. In this case, it says negative f of x. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump to a different program. And here you see that same function. Now, if we have negative f of x, what that's going to do is it's going to flip on the x-axis. So everything that was negative becomes positive. So this line right here, which was 1 down, will switch to 1 up. Now it should be the same length here. I screwed up just a little bit, but what was down here comes up here, and then what is over here should flip down. So this curve right here would flip down. Notice how it's still going, instead of up 1, it's going down 1. And then this line right here would go same slope, same everything. Nothing changes, so it should go up down here to 5 negative 2 instead of 5 positive 2. Okay, now the other function on problem number 11, let me clear this out. The other function said 2 times f of x minus 3. So we've got two transformations. We've got to deal with this 2, and we've got to deal with this negative 3. You have to deal with the 2 first. It's kind of like the PEMDAS order of operations. So we've got to deal with the 2, and then after we deal with the 2, then we'll deal with the negative 3. So let's jump back over here. Now, what's the 2 going to do? Well, the 2 is going to, let me shift my screen over a little bit. The 2 is going to take all these values, and since it's multiplying by 2, it's going to double each value. So this right here, this line right here is going to shift. It's going to multiply by 2. So instead of being 2, it would be a negative 2. Or negative 1, it would be a negative 2. And then this curve right here, instead of being a curve that goes up to 1 and then back down to 0, it's going to go, let me try here. It's going to go up to 2, so it'll increase its steepness. Now you'll notice it doesn't get any wider, it just gets taller. This line right here, instead of going up to 5, 2, it will go up to 5, 4, so it'll increase its steepness up to here. Looks like that. Now that just deals with the 2. It doesn't deal with the negative 3. If you remember on the problem, it was 2 times f of x minus 3. All right, so we've got this function here. Now, the minus 3 is just going to do a translation, which means it's just going to shift down. So we're going to take this right here. I'm not sure I can do it on this program since it's the crappy paint program. It's going to take this line, this is the one we had. It's going to shift it down here. And then it's going to take this part, which we had at 0 up to positive 2. It's going to shift everything down 3. So instead of 0, 0, it's going to go down to negative 3 over to about 3, but the shift is going to put it up 2. So it should be, what I have here should be congruent to that little arc. Just shift it down 3. And then instead of this point being at approximately 3, 0, now it's going to be at 3, negative 3. And instead of this point being at approximately, it looks like 5, 4, it should be down 3. So it should be at 5, negative 1. So it should kind of look like that. The biggest issue I saw in this one were people shifted it wide. Like they made this curve go way out here, and that's a problem. Okay, you don't want, and that's where the biggest issue was. So hope that helps.